Hey my friends, welcome back into this new video tutorial with always people in partnership with the GSP. I'm going to just try to explain to you something little about something called camera, or something called object detection or color detection, showing the features or what is maybe based on that given camera, now on that given object. Now if I may take you back to this piece of code, or before taking back there, let me just show you something here. Let me just take you back to the camera. So this is it. If you try to cross check here, I'm using Python. If you check on this piece of code of mine, you're going to discover that now this object, this is my camera, kind of, this is the system, and then this is the this what I have here is what known as the object, or our stuff, the code we have just company will come back to it down. Now if you check here this side, this is the camera we have created, this is the system we have now trying to play around with, or to try to come up with how it is detecting up our how it is bringing up, portraying up the picture. Now if you check here, there's some few things are defined. Now maybe before going back to the result, let me test one by default. So I have the colors, which is blue. So if the color is blue, if I just take back here and I say maybe blue, this is for blue color, and then that's it. So if I save that, I try to refresh this piece of code, the system is going to give us the blue color. Now the blue color, then that implies the person not going to be detected at all. But if you try to cross check, if I just pick my pen, I try to bring back here, because the pen is kind of blue, I think you can see a little bit of that blue kind of radiation around the objects. So in most cases we tend to use this kind of system if you're going for kind of maybe on space or things like that. I'm not saying that I'm going on space because I've never gone to, but if hopefully you are watching this video and want to take me to space, I'll be very grateful. Now if you try to cross check, the stuff is that if you try to cross check on this system, now this is how we detect objects, especially objects which are kind of foul, and then we try to portray, and then we teach the artificial intelligence or the system how to behave on how to how to detect up a given kind of portrayal. Now I think you can see right from my this part of where it is detecting the blue, the blue screen. You can see from this part of the system that for sure the color is blue and is picking up the object, and it's only picking up that given object. Now that's more about I can talk about. Now if you try to put black kind of stuff, you can't detect anything, because we didn't say black. We didn't give the color variation for black. So the black color is not given out. The same applies to white. If I happen to put white around my stuff, we can just see white on this part of the system here. But in the other way around, we can't detect white because the system doesn't know white. We didn't put white. But if I turn it a bit to blue, I think you can see down there where the system is detecting kind of blue screen. That's it. Let me check back something again, turning to yellow. Yeah, yellow. Let me just pick one here again. We put here, sorry, not yellow. I'm going to just give the color coordinates for green. Green, I've already defined it here. You can also pick the one for yellow by just going into your Photoshop. If at all you're good with the Photoshop, you can just go to Photoshop here, and then you pick up the color, just like this. Say I'm going to pick up this color around here. So if you try to pick here, I go on color diffusion. I think this is the main thing that you have to talk about this way. So I think here, when you just pick up the color, I think you can see HSB, or as you can see around here, this red, this green, this this blue. So those are the colors that I was trying to move around with. And if you want to apply them, you can always give them by you tick here, you see the number which you have here for your blue, your red, and here this is for your blue, and then this is for green. And those are the colors that I'm using up on the given program. So if you check back again on our system, the same thing is what's happening. So if I happen to put a blue, green means sorry. If you happen to put green, I'm trying to run that. You'll discover that if I have a green kind of stuff around me here, we check whether I have green stuff. If you check back this project, I have here table. So you just try to cut up. No, it's kind of very heavy, but you can come and help me and lift it up. Oh, it's very heavy, man. This is it. So if you try to cross check, this is green color. That's why you see the system can detect the green color. Now that's what I can simply say, no? Based on what we have on the ground. Now we have other things that I have to let you know. Maybe also, how about if I'm to detect all the colors? Now to detect all the colors, there's something that I can do here. I can just make up this one to detect all my personal colors. So if I just pick back on my program, so this is for result of whatever thing you may define there in your system. So this is it. This is for all the stuff. So that's how it is going to be like. So if I check back again on my project, I try to compile my program, which I discover that the result test for all colors. And I think you can see a little bit even of my background color of maybe the background of my actually the wall. Sorry, it can also be detected. And my face, you know, if I'm from Uganda, I'm not from US, so my face is a real African kind of face. So it's actually black, so it cannot be detected. So mainly the two colors that can be detected by this system is the black color and then the white color. So it cannot give real note how the color looks like. But if I tend to put this, I think you can see my pen somewhere there. Hope you guys can see that. And then if I try to pick the book, then obviously the book piece, the cover is white. So if we check back again, we can pick anything apart from that color, that part which is, you know, this part which is, you know, color mix kind of color. So that's it. Then I don't know what else to show you. So if I try to pick this color back, definitely we have to see this color portrayed for us on the system. Now, my friends, why don't I wish you guys a nice day? Otherwise, I wish you guys a nice weekend. You know, stay safe. Don't drink and drive. Make sure you don't drink and drive. Actually, guys, I wish you a nice time. So if you find this video interesting, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're watching from my YouTube channel, Always Speak Pro. And then if you're watching from our Facebook page, Always Speak Digital Solution, please make sure you guys will subscribe to our YouTube, to actually subscribe to our channel, and make sure you inform a friend about how the stuff is all about. Then you guys are from Uganda, maybe is willing to, always planning to come in, always planning to do artificial intelligence, then it is a deal. Just come in, do the program. We can start from scratch. Just right now at the moment, our Python fundamental course is about to complete, or is about to finalize. But the good news is that we have another next course which is coming up very soon, and it's going to start up on the 2nd of September, and that's called Java Masterclass. So if you find that the other previous course you didn't maybe miss, or you didn't happen to attend it, the Python fundamentals, I know guys might have not happened to get a chance to attend it, then don't miss this Java Masterclass, where you're going to learn Java right from introduction to Pro. Then you guys also from Uganda may also be interested in other things, or you might have so far learned happen to use Python for fundamentals, and you'd like maybe to see how you can start up one on us Java for systems, or Java for website development, or Java for app development. I don't know what you are interested in, or Java for game development. Then I think it's a time, guys, you should come in and then you learn how to come up with these stuffs practically. So guys, I wish you a nice time. Bye bye. I wish you a nice time. Make sure you tune to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our channel. I love you all. Nice time. Thank you.